All right, so we just did sort of a live section here and drew over a live part of the model. And I wanted to show you how you could just do it as a drafting view, like not even a live part of the model. So I'll leave this open and I'm going to go to my View tab. And up in your View tab, you have Drafting View. And what this does is it opens up basically a blank sheet of paper that you can annotate on. So you can bring in your detail items and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and do it. So if I click on Drafting View, it asks me what scale, and I'll name this bar detail, and I'll click OK. Alright, and you'll see that it adds a drafting view down here, category, and bar detail. And now I just have a blank sheet. And so I'm going to window tile and ZA. And so this was from the live model. We pulled a section off of a section. And then what I'm going to do here is just go in and start annotating. So for example, if I come in and I go to my component and I pull out a 2x6, right? And I zoom in and hit the space bar and I place that 2x6 there, right? I can then copy this up however far I need it to go up. So if I copy it up 3 feet, right, there it is at 3 feet, and then I can just start in completely in 2D creating this detail just like it is over here. And so I'll go ahead and kind of cheat to finish that up. Like I could go in and like this is a filled region, right, and this is a filled region, and this is a filled region, and these are detail items, and I could, you know, bring those in here. So for example, if I come down to my groups, there's my point fastener. I can come in and place this guy in here, right, and use it and copy it around just like I did over here. So it all works. But just to cheat, I'll come in here and window around all this stuff and filter, and I think I've turned off all the model elements. So these are all details, and if I click OK and I copy that to clipboard, right, I can then come in here and paste all of that, right? Oops, let's just paste, pick the wrong option, paste align to selected view, paste from clipboard, right, and it'll just paste that guy in there. And now this doesn't have any three-dimensional. You see there's no level, there's no connection to, there's no section, it's just a 2D drawing, right? And so if I delete that, it's basically the same thing. So what I did over here was I just used the sort of goofy little bar thing to start outlining what I wanted. This one I didn't use anything. You don't have to use anything at all, and it's not 3D, right? It doesn't have 3D model parts in it. So once you do that, let's say that you drew this guy, and I'll just go ahead and let's finish this up. I'll annotate and I'll do a detail line, and I'll make a wide line just to have a base here. So it's actually sitting on something, right? So in this guy, you can now go in and attach it to a section. So for example, if I come into, let's go to my bar floor plan, right? So I'll go to, or actually it's easier to do it from a section. So if I go to my bar detail section, right, which is this guy, or let's go to the floor plan, and let's say you had a building section that runs through the bar, right? I don't right now, but I'm just going to pick this one and move it into the bar, right? So the building section runs through the bar, and what you want to do is have a detail of this bar. So you can actually come in and go to View and do a call out. So if I do a rectangular call out, right, you can do a building section call out, or you can do a detail call out. So if I wanted to do a detail call out, I could just window around this guy, right, and now it creates that detail call out, right? So if I double click on it, it'll take me to that detail call out. But what I can also do is if I delete this, delete that view, and I go back to my view and my detail call out, right? I can reference another view. So I can reference that drafting view that I just made. So if I look at the drafting view bar detail, right, and then I click around this guy, and I'll just pick it and kind of move it up here. Now I have a call out that when I double click on that, it actually will go to that bar detail, right? Like it's connected to that bar detail. So you can do that as well, okay?